I don't consider myself unique, I don't consider myself inspirational. When I reflect on it, I'll reflect that I've had one of the most enjoyable parts of my life. My name's John Goldman, I'm 76. Rugby came at me when I was 50 and gave me a focus that I never dreamed I'd have, and a pleasure and enjoyment that I didn't expect, and it's given me that for the last 25 years. The Rugby World Cup was on in 1991 and I was watching it at home, and it was making a lot of noise, and the missus was scared of me worrying the neighbours and the dog, so she said, why don't you go and take the dog up to a local rugby club where you can shout in the open air, which I did. And the chairman of the club was on the touchline and he said to me, did you ever used to play rugby? I said, yeah, at school. He said, well, what position? I said, second row. He said, well, are you free next Saturday? And I heard the words yes come out of my mouth. I went out onto the pitch, thought I'm not going to survive, and I just couldn't breathe, it was horrible. But then after about 5 minutes I got my second wind, and so I stayed on for the whole game. After that, that was it. I never wanted to be off a rugby pitch ever again. I feel anxious going out there a bit, because that's sensible, really. But I do the preparation at home. So part of my preparation when I'm just running around the park with a dog is hitting a few trees, just to sort of get the feeling of contact. And I do a lot of good weight stuff at home, not big stuff. I'm not interested in building up massive muscles or anything, but just to sort of keep the musculature right, so that I can make contact. It's about proving to myself that the body is strong enough to cope with it, because it's always a challenge, and if you've had that challenge and you can overcome it, then it gives you the confidence to realise you can overcome other challenges that may come your way.
He's committed the whole game, or the whole time he's on the pitch he's fully committed, whether it's 20 minutes, 40 minutes or 80 minutes. It's enjoyable to play with him and he's a great example. He instills confidence, especially when players are new to it, and when some younger players bleat a little bit about their injuries or they've got little niggles, I'll just poo-poo it and say, if he's here, you can do it without bleating.
If you want to keep yourself fit, if you want to have a good bunch of mates and people who are going to watch your back, the cohesion that comes from playing a game of such intensity with other people who are out there with you is irreplaceable. I wish I'd been able to play it younger. I wish I'd have started it 20 or 30 years younger. But I didn't. And I missed out on those years. So I'm getting them now. I've been playing now for 25 years, over 25 years. I've played over 440 games that I've recorded. I'm grateful I've had those. And I've got no regrets about that at all.